Abusa for me so mo nyina mo so Okatayie Afrifa Mensah air trend o media no so na me ba be che obi ntia Okatayie Afrifa Mensah air trend o media no eso na ansa na ha na ntwiti we PM videos no so na subscribe to channel na wa like video no wa share so am obi enya bi ahwe Okatayie Afrifa Mensah media personnel odi ne dwuma for the records osai chairman ema Generational Rights Protection Agency na osai law student osuamra wa Gempa na wakopie wo America na America na wakopie Washington DC ekuo bi EAC omo organize summit bi on friend Christian Persecution summit bi your friend Christian Persecution Summit na ina yate se na Sudan ene Nigeria awemfo bi atore Christopher Ohosowre omo Christopher akaya de bebre so omo timi pie bi na Christo ni wo ho na omo achiw na omo twawti na omo kun na omo ayo nyema bebre na we na eku ye frɛ no GPAC omo ato omo sa frɛ Okatayie Afrifa Mensah ye Ghana ni Washington DC abonten so omo ameche na adwen na ansa na mampanyi ya America mampanyi ya friend Donald Trump edna no ato sansen ni maka se omo ni wo hopa na omo hwe ho yi se ni pa bebre friend Donald Trump se omra omo nsra ban no enti no Okatayie Afrifa Mensah so edna no to nsem ni mu wa bra oka se Christopher ye akofo se asama na Okatayie Afrifa ya Asante Agona yokohene oka nyina ne se Christopher eni kwase ye tena ho ma abre bia ye frɛ bambo fi baabi e wo se yen so ye keka ye ho said the Bible aka Awurade Jesus Christo na sem say yenso ye akofo no o se yenso ye kekan ho na nema bi wo ho a ye kekan ho na ye gyae se anytime ye tena ma obi abesoreti ya na osoreti ya nda bi yenso ye mo ye ho ban bi no kwa na oka no Awurade Jesus Christo duru ba bi odwane duru ba bi nso ohia ye duru akwa asoro na bi o twenfia obo nipa de bi ba bi nso wo ho a Awurade Jesus Christo twenu freedom no mboko odwane nti so ho hwe na ba bi a otena mmoa wa wo ye Christo ni a no asore efi wakope fufa ye bejew no som no atom efisa Africa kra the freedom of worship no ade a yagye atom ne ye ni yie enti aha ye obosomsom ni ye okramuni wo Ghana ye Kristo ni so mo nyina tefie ba akoma bi okrom didi bom enti ha de Ghana de yimu bi anim nanso okwa amanfofo ndi se Nigeria Sudan no ne ade a saa ne ma ne niema edi omunya yie enti Okatayie Afrifa Mensah na asem ne se ye mo ye ho ban yenke kan ho emye ntena ho emo bia kwa emma mesori emfentia yen entwa yen kwaso heaven de da ho twan yen se ebekɔdnen so wan hwe ya obetwa nkwaso enti gina Bible asɛm no so na kyese de Okatayie Afrifa ya ka no onim de ɔka ɔhene nim asɛm no ne poma tibre ne sibre enti Ghana ni mapa ene ye frɛ no ema no ko kasa efa nsem a ɔmampanyi Donald Trump kwade na no atomu bie bese nya asem bia sa akwa enye nsem bia ye didi agro kwa asem a ɔmampanyi Donald Trump po ano dem no aka bi no ne afro Okatayie se ɔma meche na adwentie so hu Okatayie Afrifa air trend e media no so a na nya hwe ne se asem a ɔmampanyi Donald Trump ede na no atom no aka bi no ebi na ekuo bi afri ne CPAC a ɔmo USA man mu enso afro Okatayie Afrifa so metenase na omo Christian Persecution Summit no omra emra mekire na adwene ewo ho enti so Okatayie Afrifa Mensah trend a na nye bibia na eye eniema ekoso Nigeria no ena enti yenko na yenko hwe video no emra ebra na Okatayie Afrifa Mensah ene abrofo no ete no omo cheche nsem mu no enti video
I want you to share with us what has to be done from a protecting these places of worship internationally and in your continent?
Right. Thank you, Mrs. First of all, I think we must acknowledge the courage that our brothers have shown in the face of these crimes being perpetrated against them for the faith they believe in. I think we must give it up for our brothers. So let's put our hands together for them. Mercedes, with that said, I just want to draw our minds to the point that all throughout human history, anytime the church has been under attack, it is the church that defends itself. So Christendom should not be positioned to be some sort of a weak link for the other people to be emboldened that they have some monopoly over violence and they will continue to persecute the Christian faith. But with that said, I believe that governments, especially on the African continent, have a social contract with the people, a constitutional mandate to protect the people. So nobody should be left untouched if they perpetrate this crime against people who believe in their faith. So first of all, I call on the African continent, the governments of the African continent, the African Union, because in the African Charter for Human and People's Rights, it is enshrined the freedom of worship. So why are they not doing anything? If they will not do anything, I believe America has always been the big brother who is always championing. America must impress on these governments, and international bodies must equally impress on these governments to do the right thing to protect the Christian faith. Other than that, the Christian faith must defend itself at all means possible.
Kwame actually brings up a great point, which is accountability, Christy. So walk me through in terms of these areas where you have these authoritarian governments, you have the Islamic militants. It's all about money too, because they're trying to get these rare minerals in Africa at the cost of the lives. I've seen these videos over and over again of these innocent men, women, and children where they're beheaded. They have to give up their Christian name. If you don't give up your Christian name, you are slaughtered. To what point is that fixable? Is that possible to get to a point that we're being able to protect Christians in these areas, but also, knowing that that we're not alone in this fight? Because I almost feel like Americans they're not aware of this issue that's happening.
Right. So you made a point to the effect that authoritarian leadership and jihadists and all these people perpetrating crime. What we've not averted our minds to is that the persecution of the church is equally an existential threat to even democracy. Because wherever the church has been weakened, democracy does not thrive.
Right.
So I believe that all government that believes in democracy must come to the defense of the Christian faith. Now, with that said, it leaves us, the Christians, with only one thing. There's a hymn when I was sitting down, it kept ringing, onwards, Christian soldiers marching us to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. I don't want Christians to start. I like what he said, that we must be vigilant, but we must not be afraid. I think it is time that all Christians across the world.
In the video na yakohaba no aha nantwi TV. Enya ho nkosa subscribe, afi like video no, share mo bi nso enya bi